Today we're going to transform a milk carton into a magic cottage. It's magic because the main ingredients are a milk carton, any type of milk will do, scraps. You can go back into your magazine and catalog supply. I like garden catalogs because they have some of the most colorful pictures. Bits of paper, colored paper that you have lying around, old wrapping paper, and even old packages. Since it's Earthweek, I came across this product that had earth and green. So besides the milk carton and the papers that you'll use to decorate, this time you're going to want to use white glue because a glue stick is not going to be strong enough to adhere the paper to the wax surface of the milk carton. I like my white Elmer's glue. I have it in a large jug, so I'm going to be pouring it onto a plate for easy access. And applying it with a paintbrush. Now, if you don't have a paintbrush, you can use a foam brush. You can even use a popsicle stick. If worse comes to worse and you don't have those tools, fingers work great. The first step is cutting off the top portion of the carton. You'll need a pair of scissors that can cut through. Most paper scissors should work. Simply go to each fold and cut to the edge where the carton top meets the base. Go all around and cut each corner like so. And now that you have these, make sure they're cut all the way down. Now that you have them cut down, it's easy to bend them back and completely remove the section. Now that you have all four sides cut down to the same point, you're going to fold them all back, like so. Fold them back and crease them. And then you are going to take two opposite sides, either two sides, and you're going to cut them off. So you're going to cut one and the one across from it on the opposite side. But you're going to leave the other two intact. For the next step, you're going to need a couple of pieces of tape because you'll be joining the two remaining sides. As you can see, they form a triangle. Any type of tape will do. I prefer masking tape as that's what I have a lot of. So you would cut a piece of tape, and the easiest way is to tape one side first. Bring the other side up to join it. And press them together. And when you're done, simply cut off the excess. So now that you have your basic cottage shape, if you like, you can cut out a door or a window. And the simplest way to do that is to take your scissors, take one side, be very careful. If you're young, please have adult supervision, and make a hole in the side of the carton. Once you've made a hole, that will be your cutting starting point. And you're going to cut out, if you like, a square or rectangular shape. So you would cut across the top, and then you're going to cut down one side and the bottom. You'll leave one side uncut because that's where your door or window will open. So we've cut the top, cutting the side now. You can go down as far as you like, and then cut across the bottom. And you want the end of your bottom and top cuts to meet. And when you fold that flap back, you now have a little door or window in your cottage. Notice my edges aren't super clean. This is, after all, a magical cottage, so it's not perfect. So I decided to put the same paper on two sides of my cottage, and now I'm going to take some time and go through my catalogs, magazines, and scraps to see what else I can find to decorate the outside of my cottage. I'd like you to take a little time to do that now, and when I come back, we're going to talk about some interior decorations to embellish your magical cottage. So after putting siding on two sides of my cottage, I decided to spend some time cutting out images from my collection of junk, and all I did was just see things I liked and cut them out and put them in a pile and trim them. And now I'm going to show you just how easy it is to make magic. You don't have to pre-design anything. Of course you can if you want to, but you are going to watch me create my cottage with what I've cut out. So I'm going to start with the back, as it's a large blank slate. It's easiest to start there. And my biggest image is a row of evergreen trees, and I can see that they will cover the back. So I'm going to put glue on the back of the carton, and I saw that they did overlap, so I'm going to let them overlap by putting glue on the side as well. And I'm going to start them at the edge and smooth them down. Adjust it a little bit while the glue is still wet to get it looking good. All right. So there's the base of the back of my cottage. On to the side. What do I have? Okay. Here's a batch of what look like hostas. So I'm going to add those to the bottom edge, like so. And since they're overlapping, put some glue on the side and let them do that. Now I'll flip it around to the other side. I have a blank slate here as well. Although it's already covered, I think it could use some embellishment. I have this lovely potted plant. Let's put that here. I'm going to let it hang off the edge a little bit. Okay. Oh, some bears came in. Here's a family of bears. Where should I put them? Well, why not have them starting at the side and walking around to the front of the house? So here we go. And I'm not being perfect about this. Can always add glue. All right, here go my bears. And I just want to say, quite honestly, that I did not plan this out. You are my audience for how this works out. I added a few more embellishments to my cottage, and one was this cute little bunny who was too tall to stick to the outside, so I placed him inside the cottage. And the way I have him in here is I put some glue along one side of the roof line and press the back of his cute little head, and so he's literally hanging. And if you look through the open door in the middle picture, you'll see his little bunny feet there. With the door closed, you don't see them. I do hope that you found some inspiration today and you'll consider giving this project a try. Following this slide, there'll be an email address where you can send a picture if you do decide to try the project, and I hope that I will see some samples because I want to post them online and show the world what a creative group we are. Thank you so much.